Yes, good evening, students. So welcome to the next session of marketing management, and today we will discuss about new product development. Okay, the next topic now. Okay, so we are waiting for everyone to join right now, and then we'll start the session. So I think as we have covered up the basic part of this particular topic, we'll start the session in a few minutes. Let's everyone join in first. So waiting for a few minutes.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Waiting for 2 more minutes, I think, and then we'll start the session. Okay. Yes, students. So I think this week we will wind up this marketing management topic. Okay, this subject, as I think we had a off for 1 week in the last month, so that's why we have an extended days for this particular subject. Fine. So I think as we had discussed in the last classes, we have covered up this particular product level, product definition, different between products and goods and services we have completed. The characteristics we have done, designs we have completed, product relationship we have completed, product system and mix we have completed, the product concept we have done. We have discussed so many examples as well. Fine. Product length, line filling, line stretching, line pruning, that we have completed as well. Then product mix pricing we have also done. Factor influencing change in product mix. Okay, that I think we have completed in the last classes. Fine. Now we have to start with the next topic, that is called new product development process. Waiting for 2 more minutes. At 6:05 sharp, we'll start the class. Okay. We only
Okay,
have.
sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Anil. So waiting about 3 minutes, I think.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir, one request is that can you share this PPT in WhatsApp?
So PPT I never share actually.
Okay, sir, this is okay.
Sorry for that. So if you need any assistance, if you need any notes, anything, definitely this PPT is only for teaching purpose. That's why we are not sharing with the students.
Okay, sir, no issue.
Yes. If you need any help, so definitely I'll let you know. Okay.
Sir, what about your health? It's good or not?
Yes, it's perfect now. It's perfect.
Now it is perfect, na?
Yes. It's
I think 15 or 16 days is gone, na?
Yes, sir. I think, yeah. 15, 16 days are done.
Then 16 days of the quarantine is complete, na?
Yes. Even like after, the problem was that actually my father was hospitalized. So at that time, we could not have that rest actually, initial for 5 days. Otherwise, I could recover in a week only.
Because of the so many stress and this, then body not
That I
getting the
think
rest.
lasting us to actually recover later, because my mother is still not well actually. So Yeah, things will recover because for her the things are not that easy right now.
Okay. Because nowadays the too much condition is bad.
Yes, even like thinking it might be a possible of national lockdown, I think so very soon.
Yes, UP is also increased, na?
Yes, sir.
2 days more, 2 days more.
I think you are
Only
from UP, na, sir? I think Noida.
no UP complete UP.
Okay. So you are
Only Thursday and Friday,
Hmm.
2 days is open. Thursday night and Friday evening is also closed down again.
Okay.
Only 2 days is open. Thursday and Friday.
In Indore, sir, lockdown starts from last 10th actually. 10th of April, the lockdown starts. So it's around 1 month over here.
But anyhow, if lockdown is okay, recover all the things, then it is good.
But sir, actually there are so many factors you need to keep in mind because already like Indore MP is having lockdown since last 1 month. And if you're planning for 20 more days,
Okay, sir.
it is very difficult for people to survive.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Where
Yeah,
to
no
go?
worries, no worries. I think we should start now. Okay. So the next topic we have that is called the new product development process, and we will cover up this particular topic and a few more topic if time permits. Okay. So in this topic we'll talk about that how the company actually come up with some innovative ideas, some innovative practices, and as per the market condition, as per the market demand, as per the customer expectation, as per the customer needs and wants. According to that, the product may be developed, product may be designed in order to cater the needs of the society. Okay, so the major, you could say, component which we gonna to cover up in this particular topic are the major challenges when we are talking about the developing a new product. What are the different stages in developing a new product? Okay, the best way how the company can manage the new product development process, the factor of diffusion and customer adoption about a new launch product, how the customer will adopt it, and the last part is about the product life cycle concept. Okay, so these are the major, you could say, portion which we have in this particular. Fine. So let's start with the first part right now, the introduction part of product development process. As you know that when we discuss about the product development, initially like you talk about the traditional marketing concept, the customer actually was not having much control over company's offering. Customer was not actually much influence over company offering. When we talk about traditional way outlook of 90s, if we are talking right now, or 90s or 20th century if you're talking right now. But as soon as you can say that the customer dominance is drastically increases, customer expectation drastically increases, the lifestyle of the people drastically increases, and customer having more control over the system as compared to the organizations. In all such cases, the product may be designed or developed according to the customer needs and want, right? According to the, you could say, target audiences, we can say. And as you know that for any company, if you want to survive in the market, you always need to upgrade yourself. You always need to, you could say, escalate yourself. You always need to jump to the next level of, you could say, innovation in terms of your product. Because as you know that, because if you are providing the similar product throughout the time, definitely customer will get bored, and it might be possible that he or she may switch to any other brand. Okay, like same with the Apple, if you talk about Apple continuously coming up with the same type of varieties till iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 if you talk about. But from iPhone 10 onwards, they come up with the new OS first of all, new chip, new microchip or processing chip we are talking right now, the new interface they are coming up with. Okay, and then only the company is able to survive in the market because of some innovation, some new changes in the existing product. Okay, like we talk about Hyundai. Hyundai come up with the old Creta and the new Creta, old i20, new i20, old Baleno, new Baleno. Okay, how these companies are coming up with the new changes, how Parle G actually has evolved with the, you could say, diversified product line. Okay, they are the basic example that how a particular, you could say, product may be developed based on the technology, based on the, you could say, lifestyle of the people, based on the food habits, standard of living, their custom, their tradition, their expectation, their needs and wants. Then we talk about their usage. Okay, And as we know that, like each and every customer is very sensible. They are very rational nowadays, and they always compare that whenever they are purchasing any product, they always compare the product with the value or with the, you could say, benefit which they may receive from the product. So each and every product which the company is providing, that must actually provide, that must be value for money first of all. Okay, that must provide, so could say, some comfort, some ease to the customer. Okay, now in order to, as I told you already, that whenever we're talking about the developing a new product, it is very important that the product must be perceived by the customer as a new product first of all. Okay, there is something new which is being offered by the company. Okay, so in all such cases, as we know that the company may survive only if they are actually positioned well into the market. Like we talk about the hotel industry as well, how the hotel industries, or you could say big, you could say prime hotels in India, if you're talking right now, they are coming up with something new when it's come to organizing a party, when we come to their cuisines, when it come to their, you could say, food fest. Okay, if they are not coming up with some innovation, this some changes, definitely things would be very, very monotonous. Okay, and in all such cases, definitely the company may not be able to evolve themselves as a growth, you could say, growth factor, if you talk about in the company. When you talk about their positioning, when you talk about their branding, when you talk about their product line, definitely it must match with the customer requirement, or it must match with the, you could say, requirement of a particular customer. Okay, now when we discuss about the developing a new product, definitely there are these basic components which we need to keep in mind. Okay, the first one, new to the world's product. Okay, I think Android platform, it's an old one. I think we'll talk about the iOS platforms. Okay, or we can say the processors, if we talk about. Okay, so new to the world platform, like we talk about MG Hector, the electric vehicle, internet vehicle, if we talk about, I think so, it's very new concept to the world and very first time introduced by these companies. Understood? I think what is the new to the world's product, we can take that internet vehicle as well, firstly launched by MG. Okay, next one is new product line. Okay, new product line means the company is actually coming up with a new product first of all, with in a particular market. Okay, so like for example, electric vehicle launched by Tata. Okay, so Tata is basically coming up with their diesel vehicle, their consumer vehicles in the market, but now they are coming up with the electric vehicles. Okay, so that is again the new product which is being launched by the Tata in its armory. Okay, next one, if we talk about addition to the existing product line. Additions means like companies are coming up with their variants. Okay, like we talk about, you could say, like we talk about it, suppose any vehicle, again if we talk about an example right now. So in a particular vehicle you will find the variants. Okay, diesel, petrol, automatic, when you talk about semi-automatic, electric vehicle, whatsoever. Okay, even in the variants, when you talk about cosmetic features, you may find, you could say, certain changes when we come to the products. Okay, when you talk about, you could say, app product, mobile phone, if you talk about Apple. Okay, Apple may come with the, you could say, existing product line, and they are making certain additions in that. Okay, addition meant in terms of variants they are launching now. Fine. The next one, we have improvement or revision of the existing product. Okay, because whenever the company is launching any product and they want to, you could say, improve, they want to, you could say, make certain changes in that, so that the product would be, you could say, more fashionable in the market or more demanded in the market. Okay, that is called the improvement in the existing product. Repositioning means like Parle-G, the best example. How the Parle-G repositioned themselves from the, you could say, traditional brand to now how the Parle-G is evolving now. Okay, the cost reduction. It may be possible that the company actually may develop a new product that provides the same benefit to the customer but at a lower cost. Okay, so may be possible the company may launch some product which is, you could say, cost effective to the customer. So that may be again one of the important part which comes under developing the new products. I hope so it's clear, students, how the new
Yes,
product
sir.
may come in what variants. Haji, clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, perfect. Let's move to the next topic now. As I told you already, there is a good certain process we have through which the product may be developed. Okay, that is about the generation of idea screening, concept development and testing, business analysis, prototyping and market testing, technological implementation, and commercialization. Okay, we'll discuss all these particular process one by one, because whenever we need to develop a product, we always need to follow some step-by-step procedure through which we can develop a product. Okay, so let's start with the first part, idea generation. What is idea generation? First of all, the concept of think tank we are discussing right now. Okay, how the company think about the new product, whether the idea is coming from competitor, is the idea coming from employee, ideas coming for crowdsourcing means from the feedback from the customer, ideas coming from the think tank or the, you could say, owner of the company. Okay, so these basically ideas are nothing but basically from where the company may identify and they can analyze that what exactly we need to offer in the market, from where the, you could say, the concept maybe arises. Okay, that is basically the part of your generating ideas. Clear, I think, everyone, the first point.
Okay, sir.
Second one, we have creativity technique. Okay, creativity technique, it's all about basically how the particular, you could say, a product, maybe you could say more, you could say new to the customer. It maybe, you could say, having certain, you could say, important changes which we are, you could say, expecting from the company. Okay, so that is basically the part of your, you could say, creativity technique, how the product may be creative. Okay, the first point is force relationship. Force means the company want to change the idea, the concept behind the product development. Okay, that is, when we discuss about, you could say, creativity, when we talk about, you could say, the concept, how the distillery come up with the, you could say, the idea when we come to creativity. Okay, when we discuss about, you could say, so many, you could say, other examples in which the companies are forced to make certain changes into their product, like we talk about Maruti, how the Maruti has to come up with the Nexa in order to rebrand themselves, reposition themselves, to come up with the new ideas, a new concept, so that the Maruti can be able to survive in the Indian market. Clear? The second one is about mind mapping. With the help of your, you could say, your thought process, you can generate some creativity. Okay, as we know that, like, when we talk about any company, when we talk about, you could say, any organization, any industry, if we talk about, the think tank are always the crucial ones, how they think upon what changes we need to incorporate, whether we talk about automobile sector, whether we talk about, you could say, medicine sector, when we talk about innovation in the mobile phones, each and everything will come up with some idea. When we come to education as well. Okay, so mind mapping is nothing but basically how we think and how we actually apply those concepts in reality. Okay, like electric vehicle, it's a mind mapping. An internet vehicle is the mind mapping. Okay, so automatic vehicle is a mind mapping. Okay, so artificial intelligence, if we talk about, it's all about mind mapping, how the company can think upon and how they can actually make the life of the customer more easy. Okay, then it's very simple that the morphological analysis, which it is nothing but we are actually starting with the problem, how the solution may come, you need to find the way first of all. That is called reverse assumption analysis. Reverse assumption means nothing but basically morphological analysis, basically associated with how the problem may be started, and in this case, whenever the problem starts, definitely you need to find out the way how this problem may actually get resolved, how we can reach from point A to point B. Okay, so this is basically the process, how the company can think about the problem and how the problem may be resolved with a particular way, that may come under, you could say, morphological analysis. Okay, next one, attribute listing. Attribute listing basically is all about, 1 minute. Yes, attribute listing basically is all about how a particular company can actually note down the important points or important factors which we must need to include into the next product or into the new product which this the company is about to launch. Okay, so in such cases, the company always create the list of attributes, the list of factor which they need to include in the new product, and according to that, they will decide upon that which particular attribute we must need to incorporate, we must need to include, so that product must be demanded in the market. So that is about your attribute listing. Lateral marketing. Lateral marketing basically the how, like you, whenever you're going to a particular, you could say petrol pump, when you're going to a particular service center, you might have a benefit of ATM, you might have benefit of fast food center. Okay, like even if when you're going for on the highways, okay, you will find this type of marketing with that. Because if the particular, you could say, being a customer, if I'm just you could say driving my car from for 1,000 kilometer, for 500 kilometer, definitely I'll took a break for my petrol filling and other items. If I'm taking a break for petrol filling, definitely simultaneously I may find the food items, I may find the food counter related to that. Okay, so that is basically the part of your lateral marketing. Clear? So it is about the how creativity, how creative thinking may actually comes in the picture when we talk about all such important concepts. Haji, clear everyone?
Sir,
Okay.
sir,
Haji, Haji, please.
sir, can you explain one again morphological analysis?
Morphological analysis is basically nothing but whenever the company is facing a problem, they always need to find out the way how they can resolve it. Okay. For example, for a particular problem A, you might have a solution B, C, D, E, F. Okay. But what is the right solution for that? That is called the morphological analysis. Let's
Okay,
start with the problem and you need to find out a solution for that.
okay, okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Let's move to the next part then. That is called idea generation. Now, how the idea can be generated? Okay, there may be, you could say, so many, you could say, methods through which the new idea may be generated, which we have discussed already, I think so. Okay, so the first method is called the brainstorming. Okay, I think so. What is brainstorming? Everyone knows about that, because in this particular process, when you always, you could say, call a small group of individuals and they interact with each other and they always come up with a specific solution for a particular problem which the company is facing. Okay, now the when we discuss about, you could say, all such problems, all such mechanism, the brainstorming is one of the most important, you could say, method through which the company always can find out what are the, you could say, the most creative, most you could say appropriate and the proper way through which the company may be able to find out the outcome and the result for any problem or any challenges which they are facing. Okay, so under brainstorming, definitely there are all the possible alternative, all the possible situation is analyzed by the market experts or by the, you could say, think tank of the company, and accordingly they will actually give their ideas, give their solution accordingly. That is called the brainstorming process through which the idea may be generated. Haji, is it clear? Haji,
Yes, sir.
perfect. Next one, we have idea screening. Okay, like for example, in order to, you could say, launch a new product, okay, the company always need to find out that what should be the, you could say, the best possible, you could say, alternative we have. Now definitely whenever we want to launch a new product, we may have some alternative available, 4 alternative, 5 alternative. We need to screen that, we need to actually select that which particular idea or which particular option would be best suitable for the company. Okay, so in this case you can see that the screening of idea is nothing but basically whenever the company has generated some new ideas, the evaluation of those ideas is called your idea screening. Okay, and in this case, the whenever we are you could say evaluating an idea, definitely we have a committee, we have a group of people those who always actually analyze all such, you could say, such parameters which might directly or indirectly affect the process. Okay, which includes promising, whatever idea we are selecting, which should be promising. It should be marginal. Marginal means basically it must actually have some impact on the company's profitability and company's, you could say, future course of action or future policies. And reject means you need to reject all those ideas which might not be profitable for the company. Okay, so criteria for decision making under idea screening may be market size, product price, development idea and time and the cost, manufacturing cost, and the rate of return. Okay, so these are the basic, you could say, criteria. On these parameters, whatever new ideas it is being suggested by the brainstorming process or any other process through which the top management of the company or the responsible authorities of the company may actually decide upon that which one to retain, which one to reject in the screening process. Hanji, is it clear, everyone? Idea screening? Yes, students. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Now, new idea spoilers. Okay, you can see this particular chart right now. I have got a great deal. I won't work here. We have tried it before. This is not the right time. It can be done. Then let's discuss it in the next meeting. It will cost too much. We have done all right without it. Okay, and blah blah blah. All the, you could say, we can say, the suggestions. Now there are certain spoilers in the company. There are certain people in the company or group in the company. Even though if the company is actually thinking to come up with some good ideas, definitely they are the spoiler. They don't want that company must improve. They don't want the company must have to come up with some good ideas. They don't want that company must actually compete with their competitors. They are always making certain excuses in the company, and because of this spoiler only, the company may suffer some losses in the future, or company may suffer some issues whenever they are launching any product in the market. So this basically is all about your new idea spoilers.
I think negative thought of people in the company. Negative thought people's.
Yes,
Hello.
definitely, yes. Those who always want to pull the company back, actually, those who always want to pull the company in a negative direction. Okay, so these are basically called the new idea spoilers or the idea spoilers in the organizations, and they are always there. Okay, they exist everywhere. They are pervasive actually in all the organizations. Clear, I think, everyone? Very simple point. Haji. So let's move to the next part then. Concept to strategy. Okay, now you can see this particular part right now. What is concept? Concept is basically a particular parameter on the basis of which the product may be developed or product may be designed. Okay, you can see that there are three basic chords. It is called the concept development, business analysis, and market strategy development. Okay, let's start with the first part right now. It is called concept development. Concept is nothing but the innovative thinking of a particular person. What I could say number of options or number of, I could say, choices which the particular customer may provide or we can provide to the customer. Okay, so concept development is nothing but basically how a particular company's think tank or company's top management think more innovatively, think more positively when it's come to their product development. When it's come to their, you could say, giving correct ideas, giving innovative ideas, giving productive ideas to the company to launch a new product. That is all about the concept development. Is it clear, I think, everyone? Very simple point.
Yes, sir.
Second one we have conjoint analysis. Now let's discuss about Shabana, I think please mute yourself. Yes. So, like when we discuss about this particular conjoint analysis, again, conjoint analysis is basically the part of your, you could say, statistics we are talking right now, research we are talking right now. Okay. Now, as we know that whenever we need to take a decision, we always actually go for some hypothetical analysis in this case. Okay. Like for example, company actually need to launch, you could say, 3 product design. For example, A, B, C. So which one to select? You might take feedback from the you could say customer, from your employees, from your you could say think tank in the organization. 3 brand names you have, which one to select? 3 prices we have, which one to select? The possible you could say good option, yes or no? Possible money back guarantee, yes or no? So basically, whenever we have certain elements and company need to decide upon that which option is best for the company, which strategy they need to follow, that is called your conjoint analysis. Clear, I think, everyone?
Okay, sir.
I hope so. It's very simple and clear to everyone, please. Conjoint analysis.
Yes, sir.
Let's move to the next part now. I think as we discussed, I think in the previous example about the retail price, money back guarantee, okay, the people may respond accordingly. Okay. Okay, according to the utility, according to the benefit, they may decide that the price should be 10, 12 or 14. Okay, the utility is very high, price is 10. Utility is completely low, price is 12. Utility is very less, price is 14. So definitely this is a chart, or you could say the evaluation with the help of some graphical methods. I think it's very simple. Let's move to the next part. I think they call concept testing. Okay, this is a part we're talking right now. Concept development we are done. Now we're talking about concept testing. How the concept, whatever you could say, idea which you have selected, whether that particular idea is basically fruitful or beneficial for the company or not. Okay, so according to that, the company may actually come up with some, you could say, different methodology, different way how they can actually compare all such parameters. So concept testing basically is all about whenever we have any new product idea. Okay, so whether this particular idea will be true or whether this idea will be profitable in the company for long run or not, that is called your concept testing. Have a look, please. All the point. I think I've already explained this. Concept testing is very, very simple point. Yes, students. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, can
Yes,
you please
yes.
repeat once more? Actually,
Pardon?
there was some network issue and I couldn't listen to it.
Concept testing.
Yes, sir. Concept testing.
Yeah, see, concept testing is nothing but, like, for example, whenever you have 3 new ideas to develop a product, okay, among those 3 or 4 options you have, definitely company will evaluate, company will compare all the options first. Okay, that whether the option which we have, whether it is productive, fruitful, and whether it will impact the company's profitability in the long run or not. Okay, so whenever we talk about the concept testing is always associated with the evaluation of the alternatives and which alternative will give the best profit or more profit, or you could say fruitful for the company in the long run. That is called concept testing.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Yes.
that means it is to some extent related to optional testing. Means which option will
Yes,
be
yes, yes.
more fruitful for the
Definitely.
organization.
Definitely. Yes. Hanji, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Let's move to the next part now. That is called your concept testing. And what are the different parameters, okay, which we have under this concept testing? Okay, the first one we have the communicability and believability. Communicability and believability is all about basically up to what extent the customer trust on the brand, first of all. Along with the trust only, the communicability is all about basically whether the benefits or whether the, you could say, the attributes which the company is thinking to provide to their customer, whether it is reaching to the customer in the same manner or not, or whether you could say the benefit or the product which the company wants to offer, whether it is reaching to the customer in the standard manner or not. That is called the communicability and believability. Believability is all about basically credibility of the product. Okay. Haji. Is it clear, everyone? The first point, communicability and believability.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one, we have need level. Need level is nothing but basically, whenever the company is launching a product, you always need to understand, you always need to analyze what are the needs and wants of the customer. And according to the needs and wants, the company must have to launch the product. Okay. That is all about your need level. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, whether this need level very much similar to demand for the demand of the customer.
Yes, we can say, but as you know that like whenever the company is launching a product, they are not actually serving to whole population. Okay, so they need to identify, they need to understand the customer base first, and according to those customer base only, or definitely we can say those customer demand or what are their expectation. According to that, they will launch the product, because need level and gap level are similar to that. Because gap is what is available in the competitor and what is lacking in the company. According to that, company need to improve, and they have to actually launch the product through which you can compete with your competitors. That is called gap level. Anji, need level and gap level. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes. Point number 4 is called perceived value. Okay, perceived value is nothing but basically the individual feedback after using a product, what they perceive from the product, what they understand from the company's offering, what they actually what are the benefit which they have received from the products. Okay, that is called the perceived value. So perceived value is basically associated with the benefit which the customer has availed, and whether those benefits is basically suiting the needs, or you could say providing the you could say benefit to the customer or not. That is called the perceived value. Clear? Hanji.
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes. Next one we have purchase intention. Purchase intention means definitely when a particular customer is purchasing a product, their utility might be different. Like for example, if I want to purchase a car, I want to purchase a car for my parents. If someone wants to purchase a car, he might purchase a car because of his office travel. Okay, so whenever we are launching a product, and those who are our target customer, we always need to keep in mind that what are their intention to purchase the product, what are their utility to purchase the product, and according to the utility, you need to launch the product, you need to provide the benefit to the customers. Clear, I think, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Anji. Next one, user target, purchase occasion, and frequency. It's very simple, again to the previous point only. User target means the target audience for which, or for whom, sorry, to for whom the product it is being launched. Okay, that is called the user targets. Who is your actual target customer? What are their purchase occasion? On what occasion, on what ground they purchase the product usually from the market? And what are their rate of purchase, that is frequency of purchase of particular product, and accordingly company will actually launch the product in the market. So they are the basic 6 parameters which comes under product dimension about the concept testing. I think, Swamijit, now I think it would be more clear to you on what ground the concept testing can be done. Hanji, is it clear, everyone? Perfect. Let's move to the next part now. That is marketing strategy development. Okay, how the marketing strategy can be designed, can be formed. Okay, so there are basic, you could say, 3 parameters for that. The first one is called your target markets, marketing mix strategy, and marketing mix. Okay, so when we discuss about the target markets, okay, target market basically associated with the size of the market, the structure of the market. Structure means basically the various parameter on which, like when you talk about age, income, occupation, gender, that is called structure. And behavior means their rate of purchase. I think we already covered up the targeting, I think, in the previous classes. So target markets strategy can also be important strategy when it's come to marketing strategy development. The first one, who are your target markets, to whom you going to offer your product, that may be the part of your target market strategy when it comes to size, structure, and behavior. Now, when we discuss about this marketing mix strategy, the marketing mix strategy basically associated with the promotion, pricing, place, product, the basic component, or you could segmentation, targeting, positioning, all the important, you could say, strategic decision which the company has to take, that always come under marketing mix strategy. Okay, what to, how the company will actually promote their product, what would be the pricing decisions, what would be the, you could say, promotional decisions, which product to launch, what attributes to launch. So whenever the company is designing their marketing strategy, they need to keep in mind about all these important parameters, keeping in consideration. Clear, I think, everyone? Marketing strategy development.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Next one, I think it's very simple. When we discuss about the business analysis. Okay. Business analysis, nothing but basically whenever we are analyzing a particular business on the basis of company sales, company's cost, and all these particular analysis when it's come to financial analysis, when we come to preparation of their financial statements. Okay. And according to that, the company may decide upon about their future policies. Okay. So it is very, very important for any company to project their profit, to forecast their profit, okay, to launch their product in such a manner so that they can satisfy the company objective, they can actually reach the company's, you could say, future course of action, they can actually fulfill the company's expectation as well. So that may come under, you could say, business analysis. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a question. That is, this business analysis is entirely based on a product, or it can be of a entire company.
It can be both, actually. Like if we talk about, okay, so like when we're talking about, you could say, at a micro level, if the company want to analyze about the growth and the future prospect of any product, definitely they have a business. But usually business analysis are done for whole organization by keeping in consideration all the offering of the company.
Okay, sir.
Anji. Clear, everyone, I think?
Yes, sir.
Anji. Let's move to the next part then. Development to commercialization. Okay. So like commercialization is basically is all about how the company will launch the product. First of all, as we discuss about that, how the company will develop, how the company will test the product. Once it is done, whether it we have to launch, yes, no, maybe. If the product is basically fulfilling the all requirement or all the parameters of product launching, then only company will actually commercialize, company will launch the product in the market. That is called the commercialization. Clear, I think, everyone? It's very simple point. Hanji.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next one now, I think that is called the product development. Okay. Now product development, as we know that, I think we are discussing since start of this lecture as well, how the product may be, you could say, or how the product idea may be actually converted into reality. Okay. So in this particular stage of product development, we are actually talking about how technically the product is sound, how technically the product is, you could say, feasible to launch in the market. Okay. So that maybe you could say the various parameters which we can actually assess on that. Now there are two type of testing. First of all, that is about the customer testing and physical prototype. Physical prototype is nothing but the physical appearances of the product, the physical actually look of the product. Okay, the physical, you could say, ease of the product, we can say. That is the first point. And second one is the customer testing. That is about the internal customer of the company. That is called alpha testing. And external customer of the testing, that is called beta testing. Like for example, if you are taking the feedback from your employees or your internal, you could say, employee of the organization, that is called alpha testing. And whenever you're taking feedback from the external customer, it is called beta testing. So definitely the product may be developed on the basis of its physical appearances and on the basis of the feedback taken from the alpha and beta testing, which is from internal and external customers. Because on the basis of their feedback only, the product may be launched accordingly. Haji, is it clear, everyone?
Okay, sir.
So next part, that is called market testing. Okay, which we're discussing right now. Now, market testing is basically all about how the particular market may be evaluate first of all, and how we can actually analyze all these important parameters. Okay, the first one is sales wave research. Sales wave research, nothing but basically, whenever we want to analyze the market sales for short term and long term, according to the sales only, or according to the, you could say, sales volume or sales trend from the past, if you talk about, the company may decide upon that number of unit to produce. According to the production of the company will actually assess. So sales wave, nothing but basically sales trend of the market. Okay. Then we have control test marketing. For example, you want to launch a new product, you open one store, you actually analyze that particular feedback from that store, you analyze success of that store, and after that you have expanded your business. It is called control test marketing. Okay. Next one we have simulated test marketing. Simulated, nothing but basically, like whenever we want to commercialize any idea, we test that product on, you could say, pilot basis. Like for example, JioFiber, when JioFiber was about to launch in India, it was firstly tested in metro cities like Mumbai. Okay, because they want to test a particular product on a particular, you could say, limited number of people. And if the product is successful, if the feedback is positive, then they can commercialize this product for the country, that is India, if you talk about. So the major, you could say, three major techniques through which the market can be tested. Hanji, is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now we have, I think we have discussed already about this test marketing, sales wave, controlled, simulated. We have covered this. Yes. Next part we have commercialization. Commercialization means actual launching. When to launch, where to launch, how to launch, to whom, for whom to launch. Very, very simple question, I think so. Because whenever the company want to launch the product into the market, these are the basic questions we need to keep in mind. When, where, how, and for to whom we want to launch the product. That is called commercialization. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, friend. Is it clear? The commercialization? Yes, students. Please kindly confirm.
Okay, sir.
I think it's very simple strategy of commercialization we discussed as well. I think it's commercialization basically is all associated with how the company can launch their product on the platform or in the market. So they always need to actually analyze certain questions, that how, when, where, to whom, all the, you could say different, you could say question which they have in front, and according to that they can launch the product. That is called commercialization. Okay. Yes, students, please kindly confirm. Is it clear? So I think we should take a break now for 10 minutes, and we'll get back to you with the next topic. Okay, everyone. Shall we? I think. Yes, students. Please kindly confirm. Any doubt in this, please? Commercialization, I think it is clear. Students, please kindly confirm first. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So we are going for a break of 10 minutes, and we'll get back to you. Fine. Thank you so much. Yes, friends. So welcome back, I think. And we will discuss now two case study. One is of Apple and second one is of research in motion. Okay. These two case study will discuss regarding this product development right now. Okay. I think I've already shared this ebook with you, this particular Kotler. Page number 592 you have to open. 591, I think. This case study will be there. Because definitely I won't be able to show you the complete case study over here. But page number 591 and 592, you will find the case of Apple. Students, I think everyone having this PDF.
Sorry, sir. I didn't get ebook.
Okay, I'm sharing. Have you just texted me ever on my WhatsApp?
Okay.
Have you texted me on my WhatsApp?
I think no.
Sir, even I have not got it.
Okay. So Amjit, so can you please text me on my WhatsApp? I think with everyone else, I have already shared, I think so, this ebook. Kotler.
Sir,
you
should I mail you? Actually, I have your
I texted,
email ID.
sir.
Yes, Rahul, I got your message.
Yes.
This is my mobile number. Those who do not have
Yes, sir. I'm just adding you just now. I'm adding you, sir.
sorry. So those who do not have this ebook of Kotler, please text me on this WhatsApp number. I'm just sending you. Okay. So Rahul, I think I have already added you. I think in the broadcasting list might be. Yeah. So I'm just sharing this ebook on this broadcasting group only.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
This one, na, sir, marketing management, this one, na? From the lovely university. This
No,
one, na?
Kotler. I think I didn't share with you. This
No,
new.
no, Kotler is not here, sir.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm just sharing that. Okay. With
That's
everyone.
why I am searching on my WhatsApp, but it's not available.
Okay. 1 minute. Just give me 2 minutes of time, please. I'm sharing. Okay. Just a minute of time, please.
Sir, I have to say something.
Yeah, please.
I'm Shweta Daga. Actually, I've joined today only. So I am not in that group. So can you please add my number or
Can you
like
please
how will
text me, ma'am? I think that would be far better for me. I think to communicate with you.
I'm sorry, I didn't get
Yes,
sorry.
sir. Even me too.
Okay. Just a minute, please. I think so. Just a minute, please. Okay, just a minute, student, please. Can you please text me on my number? I think that is, I'm just sharing it with you.
I received, sir. Thank you.
Yes. I'm sharing with everyone. Just give me a minute, please. Just a minute, please. Rest, everyone else, please kindly text me on this number. So I will just share because this particular reference book in which we have all the case studies and content available. Okay.
Just, can you tell me where the message is being seen in Zoom?
Pardon?
Where can I see the message which you are typing?
1 minute, ma'am, please. I'm just at least let me share this ebook with other students till that time. Just a minute, please. Just 2 minutes, please.
Yes, yes.
So what's the page number of this case study?
Just a minute, please. I'm just sharing it. 1 minute, please. Just a minute. I think it is 532. I think so. Marketing management. Yeah, Philip Kotler. I might have reshared, I think, with other students as well on the IIBM because I have created one broadcasting group already. Okay. So I will add all the other students which we have in the class right now. I think this page number we have, that is page number 591. Sorry. Okay. Page number 591. Miss, I think someone has raised the hand, please. Do you have any query, please?
Sir, I also do not have that book. Can you just share me?
Okay. Have you texted me on my WhatsApp?
Yes, sir, I have texted you.
1 minute.
My name is Persis Christian.
584, I think last.
Yeah, 25. It's 25.
25. I didn't receive any message from your side, I think.
Just 1 minute, sir.
So 84 and 713 I have to send. Okay.
So 77578 is your number?
No. I have just texted on the, you can say just see on the screen actually. 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is 992602906.
Sir, will you repeat once?
Is
Because
it, is
I
it
can't
two
see
three?
message.
Yeah. 99260
99260
29096.
99260, sir.
29096.
29096. Can I repeat, sir?
Yeah, sure.
99260 29096.
Yes.
Okay, I can be seen
Thank
on
you,
the
sir.
screen now. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Welcome. And there is one message from, I think, 79713. Who is this? I have to add in the broadcasting list actually. Seven 9713 last, please. Rajiv Kumar, I think. Yes, Rajiv Kumar Singh.
Yes, sir, मैं राजीव.
Okay. So Rajiv Singh, because I'm adding all you on the broadcasting group, so whenever I'll just send any notes or anything in the future. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sure. I'm adding you. Miss Soni, I think, what is your full name? Soni Kumari, okay.
Yes.
Yes. I'm adding you on the group. Yeah. Yes. Now I've received your message. Okay. So I'm sharing you. Just a minute, please.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Shweta, I have also shared with you. Okay.
Yes, I received.
Yes, yes.
Can you add me also in the
Yes, yes,
broadcast?
I'm doing the same thing right now actually.
Okay.
You can open the
thank you
page
so
number
much.
591 and we can discuss this case study of Apple right now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Ved Prakash. Okay, I'm also sharing a number. Yes, so I hope so. Almost I have just saved all the number. Yeah, I'm adding the remaining students on the broadcasting group. Okay. So whenever like we have any communication, I'll directly send the messages on this group. Yes, I have added everyone now in the group. Okay, student, please start with this case now. So giving me 10 minutes of time, 7:20 sharp, we'll start discussing on that. Okay. Yes, I hope so. Everyone having that ebook and the page number 591, we have to go through it. Okay. 591 and 592.
But sir, in the book now there is 591 having some other contents like Volkswagen and something else.
Is it so?
Yes, sir.
1 minute. So which book I have shared, I think 1 minute.
Marketing.
Yeah, marketing, because there are two Kotler books I have actually. IIBM student.
Please send right one.
Yeah, this is the, I think I have to send it to you. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, please. I think I will reshare this book. I think so. Wait a minute. I think rest everyone got this book. I think.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
1 minute, please. Okay, okay, sure, sure, definitely. So I think I have to reshare this book. 1 minute. This now I think you might have received the black cover book. I think yes.
Yes, sir. We received Philip Kotler.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir, we received.
Yes, yes, yes. Please open page
Yes, sir.
591. Okay. Mary, I think I have also shared with you now.
But this is the same as the previous one.
Yes, I think I have already shared with. Is it so?
Yes, the 591, the page number is was the same as it opened in the previous one.
But I think it's the same book I have opened actually in the page number 591. If you will see, just a minute. Yeah, I think the same book which I'm opening right now, the black cover book, 14 edition,
Not
page
the
number
one.
591.
The one it is topic I will tell you.
Yes, yes.
Challenge in new product development.
Yeah, I think 1 minute. Let me open that.
No, just a minute.
Yes, page number 591. Yes, the case study is there. Marketing excellence, Apple. Just do one thing. Just open that PDF, go in the search box, Control F, and type 591.
Okay.
Yes, 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 please.
Yes, sir, got it.
Yes, yes, yes. Please, please go through with it now. It's a very simple case study on the product development actually. Yes, friend, please do it fast. 10 minutes of time for this. Yes, in next 5 more minutes, please do it fast. It's very, very simple case study actually. And please follow this ebook actually. You will actually find all the concept related to marketing management. Philip Kotler. Yes, we're done, I think. Shall we wait? It's a very simple case study which is based on today's topic discussion only. That is new product development. How the Apple has actually emerged with the strategy in terms of launching their product offerings. Yes, students, anyone who have completed? Or shall we wait?
Completed.
Completed? Okay. So I think this particular case study which we have discussed, which we are talking about, because another one more case study, which is the next one, is RIM. You just at least go through it after this class. Okay. Because this is a case study which is based on the new product development, actually, how the company is coming up with the innovation, new concepts. I think whatever we have done in the today's class, that everything is summarized in these two cases. Everyone, I hope so. They have gone through with this case properly.
Basically, sir, Apple is the. Can I start, sir?
Yes, sir. Sure, Mr. Anuj, please.
Basically, Apple is the seeing the taste of the market of the customer also. According to he always develop a new product as per the customer need. Because of that, and also the quality is also good.
Yes.
No compromise regarding the quality. Because of that, Apple is survived so long and with the good quality. As per the requirement, always see the customer need or requirement with the compromisable price segment.
Okay.
Because of that, product is sell very nicely and also demandable.
Definitely, yes.
And regarding the quality, everyone knows they not compromise regarding the quality. And also they prove it.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Because of that, the market value go on high. But anyhow, always they see the customer value first.
Because they never compromise the quality at all, actually.
Yes. But also see the price wise also they will see. You point this one also see the price wise, because this is the India market. Everyone not a buy a lot of costly item. But see, as per the brand range, already they will give the brand range.
Yes.
As per the features. Because of that, now Apple is go high, and this is the conclusion of that. And never
it's not about the quality, actually. They are going for psychological pricing, because Apple is a brand. Basically, if you will carry, even though if you are paying whatever the amount, somehow the reflection of an individual is quite different. Okay.
But see back how they will get. You see that of thing also. This is not a small thing.
Yes,
this is a big thing, because they see the customer need, and because of need and customer satisfaction, if the customer satisfaction is good, then definitely people purchase the Apple. But it will be not a small thing. They spend a lot of brain behind of that.
Definitely. R&D is a major cost, sir, actually, for Apple.
Yes.
For all big companies, not only Apple, if we talk about, for all big companies, the R&D is the major cost. And that cost, they need to recover.
Sir, generally in the organization, first you need the R&D side. If you give the best suggestion by the R&D, and he survey the market also, as per the customer need, as per the market need, with the range of good price, with profitable for the customer and also the company.
Definitely.
Then both them will grow. Company also grow, and also customer is also purchase the good product.
Definitely, yes.
This is the main phenomenon for the industry. If you see that, then you definitely rise and stable on the market.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. Absolutely correct.
This is the main conclusion
Yes.
from the marketing side.
Yes.
And marketing R&D also helpful for the production and all the department, because they will give the right feedback and they will produce right things and they will sell it with the right range of the price.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Apple is the now high and high and high and high.
Yeah, definitely. Their brand value is extremely high nowadays.
They will create a brand by the his effort, total company effort, Apple.
Definitely. And how in a decade actually they become, you could say, most valuable company in the world.
Yes. But lot of effort is there, sir. Lot of effort there for the R&D and marketing and all the things. Also manufacturers, sir. They will not compromise the quality.
Yes.
Every customer is satisfied. How it is possible, sir? Because of the lot of things is changed. Total, without everyone thinking not to achieve the goal. The Apple, every people think positive side. Because of that, they will achieve the goal. Apple is Apple. Everyone, Apple is demanded.
Comparison example now, we can see that with the Apple right now, when it's come to the laptops, when it comes to all the offerings which they have, even iPads, mobiles, AirPods.
Yes,
they are the innovators somehow actually.
Nobody beat it, sir. Nobody beat it because of the quality, and because of the satisfaction of the customer, because of the availability. You see the lot of things.
Yes, definitely.
Then how it is possible? It is only the possible with the every employee of the Apple.
Definitely, sir.
I will appreciate the Apple people, Apple employees. They will achieve the goal.
Sure, definitely, sir.
I like to say something on it.
Yes, please.
Like just now the sir told that, but recently the Apple models which are coming on the platform, whenever you go for updation, it becomes slow. And I've just recently only read an article about it that nowadays, as you told, that people are now psychologically attracted towards Apples. When you say, oh, we have an Apple phone, that is a psychologically we have now got attached to a brand. Definitely, but nowadays, whenever you go for the next, like when you go for the formatting or updation of software, then the speed becomes slow. And recently only I read one article on it that they are now like playing with the psychology of the people, and now they are doing it intentionally so that after certain use you buy another phone. That's why how the things will go on.
Definitely,
how we get a new customer. That is the today's scenario of Apple phone. Secondly, Apple laptop, if you talk, then it is not as sturdy as the Dell or another one. It is not as sturdy.
Okay.
But anyhow, in the 100 of the piece, I think one is culprit.
No, this is article recently they have launched. As people have got psychologically, that is the word that sir told, and that is right. We have got, when we get psychology attached to any brand, we close our eyes and we buy.
Okay. But they accepted, na? They accepted and corrected.
Let's
nowadays
see when the new phone will come.
They accepted, ma'am. They accepted.
I'm a hardcore Apple user. I'm using since long, at least last 7 to 8 years. But I never ever find any flaw, I think, in Apple products.
Sir, any company having one or two mistake.
Yes, definitely.
Not 100% right, but they accepted this thing. This is the problem, but they corrected.
Actually, what Shweta is actually talking about, Shweta is discussing regarding, we can say, it is more about a psychological purchase, like more about the value, even though the customer value might be received from Samsung phone of 40,000-50,000, but the brand value which the Apple has created, that is what I think the point of differences between these two products.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But
the right point actually we can conclude.
This is the right point. This is the right point. But is after the long time you go the psychological side. But first you the quality, sir. My point is different. This psychological point gone after the product is launched and project is success. Then you go the psychology side. First you succeed the product.
Once you need to create the brand, actually, once you need to create
Yes,
that
yes. Mindset of you change the mindset of the customer. How it is possible? It is possible only the quality. It is possible on the availability. It is possible on the satisfaction of the customer. After that, psychological customer is gone for the purchase the product, sir.
And even very important feature is they actually come up with security. Actually, like there is no hacking, there is no virus, nothing actually will come to Apple.
Lot of time, lot of person is using for the banking side. The Apple is not hacking. You see the result. That's why they will use.
Yes.
So many people use the Apple because own server is there. Apple own server is there. It is outside of the India, but own server is there. Anyhow, anyhow.
Okay, nevertheless, great discussion actually. Yes.
Anyhow, this is the this is a discussion, sir. No issue, but this is a industry type of difference.
Yes.
Okay,
Sir. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Anuj. Thank you, Shweta, I think, for your great contribution as well. So I think, students, tomorrow I think we'll continue with the designing part with the next topic. Okay, and might we complete this I think in this week of time. So pricing is still left. So pricing and product, the two topics are left for this marketing. Okay. So we'll catch you tomorrow at 6 o'clock sharp again, same timing. Please do log in on time and please take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
Yeah, please take care, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
Yes, Shabana. Thank you so much.